It gives me immense pleasure to present an honorary degree to a truly remarkable individual, Greg James. Greg's career is a testament to the power of authentic communication and an unwavering commitment to using his platform for the greater good. From his early days on hospital radio at age just 14, through his time at the University of East Anglia and culminating in his current role as the voice that wakes up millions every morning on the BBC Radio 1 breakfast show, his journey has been defined by a unique ability to engage, entertain, and uplift. More than just a broadcaster, he's an award-winning DJ, a compelling presenter, and a successful author. His Radio 1 breakfast show, with its blend of playful chat, much-loved features, and vibrant audience interaction, consistently draws over 4 million listeners globally. This immense reach is not just a measure of his popularity, but of the deep connection he forges with his audience, helping them, as he has said, to start the day with a smile on their faces and a bit of hope in their hearts. What truly marks Greg out, though, is his consistent dedication to mental health advocacy. In a world often grappling with the pressures of modern life, particularly those facing young people, his voice has become a beacon of honesty, empathy, and support. He's consistently gone beyond the stereotypical format of pop culture radio shows, normalizing discussions around serious topics like mental health. He's spoken openly about his own challenges and those of his loved ones, demonstrating that admitting vulnerability is a sign of strength, not weakness. This openness encourages others to seek help and break the silence that too often surrounds mental health issues. And his influence extends far beyond the airwaves. Through his co-authored Kid Normal children's series, which has sold over 100,000 copies and been translated into 19 languages, he fosters themes of self-acceptance, resilience, and empathy, extending his advocacy on mental health to a younger audience. His involvement in initiatives like BBC Radio 1's My Mind and Me campaign has empowered countless listeners to talk openly, seek help, and connect to vital support services. Furthermore, the physical and mental challenges he's undergone for comic relief and sport relief, including the grueling Gregathlon, ultra triathlons, have raised millions of pounds for charities, including mental health services. His focus on the intersection of sport and mental health aligns directly with the University of York's own sports strategy, which champions participation and fun as a vital component of good mental health. During the unprecedented challenges of the pandemic, his breakfast show became a source of immense comfort and reassurance. He skillfully navigated the delicate balance of delivering a serious national agenda with a light, supportive touch, offering a sense of company that was especially vital for young people living alone, students confined to their flats, or children facing daily anxieties. This ability to unite and uplift during a time of immense uncertainty showcases his extraordinary skill and deep commitment to public service. The consistent message that runs through all of Greg's work is his desire to find the fun and humour in the mundane details of everyday life. In his new book, All the Best for the Future, he shares tales of his experiences growing up to remind us that while life can be so very serious at times, having fun is something we should all find time to prioritise. Here at York, we've had the distinct pleasure of experiencing Greg's unique blend of fun, humour, and heart at first hand. His fascination with our beloved campus duck, Longboy, billed as the tallest duck in the world, was already a source of huge amusement and frequent radio commentary. And sadly, before Greg could journey to meet his favourite duck in person, Longboy was reported missing. And the announcement of our favourite duck's death was announced on air by Greg, with a commitment to visit York to conduct a memorial to Longboy. So, Last September, as duly promised, we were delighted to host Greg and his breakfast show team for a truly memorable event. In Greg's words, a state funeral for a duck. And to unveil the statue of Longboy that you can see by the lake near Derwent College. Now, this event, undertaken with input from staff and students and student fundraising for Longboy's statue, not only brought joy and buzz to the entire campus, but also skillfully wove in themes of grief, positive mental health, and the importance of finding fun and silliness, even in difficult times. I think it's possible, no, I think it's almost certain, as a result, that I'm the only Vice-Chancellor ever to have hosted a state funeral for a duck. Or indeed, to have quacked live on Radio 1. Now, the outpouring of support, the incredible media reach, and the tangible increase in donations to our York Mentally Fit campaign as a direct result of this visit underscores Greg's tremendous impact. And that event demonstrated the shared values that exist between Greg James and the University of York, built on a commitment to improving mental health for all. His work aligns with our own York Giving Mentally Fit campaign and the groundbreaking research being undertaken at our Institute for Mental Health Research. We believe Greg is a force for public good, consistently using his influence to inspire, connect, and support. So, on behalf of the University of York, it is with immense pride and admiration that in recognition of his outstanding contributions to broadcasting, writing, and most importantly, his tireless advocacy for mental health, I am proud to have the honour of formally making the award. Now I shall move to the centre to do so. Greg, please. So, through the power vested in me by the University of York, I have the great honour and pleasure of conferring upon you the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa. Congratulations. Thank you.
Ludicrous, but really wonderful. That's thank you so much, VC, Vice-Chancellor, Lord, whatever. Thank you so much for inviting me here. It's a real thrill. And can we all agree that he has a fantastic radio voice as well? Firstly, I'm going to raise this. That's maxed out. Secondly, and most importantly, congratulations on what you've all achieved today. You should feel incredibly proud and a bit smug, but you all look fantastic in your silly hats. You really do. I hope you like my silly hat as well. It's a real pleasure, genuine pleasure, to be in a room full of brilliantly interesting brains that are full of hopes, dreams, ambitions, and goals. It's really inspiring to see the wide-eyed optimism and to feel the fizz of ambition. And I'm sure you're all excited about what the future holds and that you're keen to seek out the professional opportunities that are in front of you, and you really should be. Jobs and careers and the hustle and the grind are great, they really are, but in moderation. My message to you is, don't overdo being an adult. I was thinking about the last time I was here, and Charlie referenced it. It was for the funeral of Longboy, our dear, dead friend. Britain's tallest duck. In fact, I think he needs a moment here. That whole episode made me think deeply about the importance of prioritizing fun as an adult, because as you progress through your 20s and into your 30s and beyond, I've noticed that having fun can become less of a priority. It is, of course, understandable that you want to throw yourself at a particular career as you strive to make your mark on the world, and that is undoubtedly great. But beware the traps that are laid for you. You don't want every aspect of your life to become too serious. Not everything has to be done to get you somewhere. Because along with holding down a decent career, there's a lot of dreadfully dull stuff that comes with being an adult. And fun can sometimes, somehow, feel like a young person's game, but it really shouldn't. What I've learned is the harder and busier life gets, the more you have to make a real effort to find the fun, because the fun is what gets you through. It's what makes the hard parts of life bearable. And that was never more apparent to me than on that rainy day here in September, where we all gathered in this room to pay our respects to a campus icon. It was grown adults messing around, making something silly for the sake of it. People were brought together. I made hundreds of new friends, and I got to know the amazing staff here at the university really well. It was a celebration of teamwork, of friendship, of nothing being bigger than the sum of its parts, and crucially, of animals. The joy of animals. When you have an opportunity to celebrate just one of those things, let alone all of them, you should take it. And we all took it that day and threw everything at it. We were all part of a community. A daft one, but one nonetheless. That duck brought us all together. It made us forget about our troubles for a morning. And we were reminded of the lighter side of life. The light exists even in the sadness. You might have to search really hard for it sometimes, but it is always there. And it usually involves other people. And that's what we all want, really, isn't it? To feel part of something. And you're part of something really magical today, and I hope you feel that. So no matter what life starts throwing at you when you leave here and go on to do some brilliant things, real jobs, not like mine, life will get stressful, it will get serious and heavy at times. You might have a nightmare boss, a nightmare kid, or a nightmare neighbor who plays video games until 3 a.m. when you need to be up at 5. So no matter your professional achievements, please prioritize the people and the things that bring you pure joy. The people that remind you of the good times, and never give up seeking out the absurdity in the world around us. There's a lot of it. Keep up those hobbies that you're not very good at. Waste some days in the park with old friends. Call up your pals out of the blue for a mindless chat. Put your phone in the drawer for a day after booking tickets to go and see Pitbull, while obviously going dressed as Pitbull. It's not indulgent to do something for the fun of it. It's vital. Don't grow up. It's a trap. Thank you so much for my doctorate. And this is Dr. Greg James saying, thank you for inviting me. Congratulations to each and every one of you. It's been really lovely to be part of your special day. It's a genuine treat. So here's to Longboy, here's to the class of 2025, and here's to trading in joy. Thank you.